Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your welcome message inside of ManyChat. It's one of the important elements of a good messenger channel. So here we are on the home page of ManyChat. Go to automation, and then you'll see some filters here. You can just click on welcome message. When you come in, it's not going to look like this. I already have something built out here, which I decided to have a survey as my welcome message. And the welcome message is the first message that goes to someone who enters your channel. There's a few different options that you could do for this. Like I said, I did a bit of a survey, to find out more about the people that are coming into my channel. First, I say that I'm working on creating more content, and I want to find out a little bit about you and what you'd like to learn in terms of building messenger bots. And so I just asked them a few basic questions about this. I did create a separate tutorial on this specifically, but there are a bunch of different options that you can do for a welcome message. So when you create it, by the way, I believe there's a template in here, and what you can do is either edit the flow or replace it with one that you've already created. That's what this button is here. I am not going to replace this one because I want to keep that one for right now. But what I'm going to do is show you a few possibilities of flows that you could set as your welcome message. Okay, so here under flows, I'm going to go and create a new flow, click on create empty flow, and we'll just do, I'm going to say welcome message example menu. Okay, good. Another welcome message that you could create would be kind of like a menu. So you could welcome them to your channel and say, hey, if you want to explore my channel a bit, just click one of the buttons below and it could take them to some of your menu items. And this is great for someone who isn't super familiar with Messenger. There is a menu option in Messenger, but when you're looking at it on your desktop or even your phone, you may not realize, if you're not familiar with Messenger, that that's a menu. And whenever I'm creating something inside of Messenger, I just kind of think with that, because not everybody is super familiar with Messenger or Messenger channels and the fact that there can even be menus. So a welcome message is a really good opportunity to kind of show them around, basically. So for something like that, maybe you want to say, hey, first name, welcome to my Messenger channel. Okay, so what I did here was I added a delay, just a 3-second delay. This just makes it look like you're typing. It kind of creates, like, I don't know, a more realistic effect, I guess. You don't have to do it, but sometimes it's better to break up the text, especially when you have a lot, which I'm not intending a lot here, but it's just at this point, it's habit to add those little typing seconds there. All right, welcome to my Messenger channel. Since you're likely new here, I wanted to show you a few parts of my Messenger channel. Added another typing block there, or delay or whatever. Click one of the buttons to explore different parts. Okay, so keep in mind that this is a very brand new channel, so I don't have it built out. But if I had other flows that I could connect to, other messages, maybe I have a quiz about how to create messenger bots, or I have a quick how-to on setting up your messenger channel or whatever, which this is actually part of that. Surprise! I would put all this together and then have that as one of the buttons. So let's just say theoretically that I do have a little mini course inside of Messenger to teach people how to create a messenger channel. So I'd say free ManyChat course. Or maybe another thing that I have in here is a free cheat sheet on how to get started with making messenger bots, free PDF cheat sheet. Or let's just say if I had the time, which I don't right now, I had someone to be able to respond to messages, I could have a talk to human button there. Now, you can only set up 3 buttons here. So there is that limitation. Theoretically, you would already have these flows created. I would suggest making them first and then doing this, but you can build it out as you're doing it. It's just that you won't be able to publish this flow without having it connected to something. But let's just say, just for the sake of simplicity, the only thing that I have currently available is my free ManyChat course. I would just click that, click on select flow, then I would select a flow. Now I don't have it, so I'm going to call it my ManyChat mini course. And I'm just going to put something here, a placeholder, so I can actually save it and say coming soon. Okay. So that way I have something there, but in the future, I'll have a whole thing there with videos on getting started with building messenger bots. I'm excited about that. Okay. So let me go back to where I was. Okay, good. I'm going to connect it now to my ManyChat mini course, which is coming soon. And there's my little welcome message there. So like I was saying, you can use buttons. They're just a little bit limited because you only have 3. If you want to get real fancy with this, which I like to get fancy with messenger channels, another way you can do this is with a gallery option. So let me delete this and this and this. And what we're going to do is add a little delay. We'll do 3 seconds is fine. And then we're going to click on gallery. Gallery comes in a couple different formats, this sort of horizontal flat looking image and then a square one. Square ones are easier to work with, in my opinion. Now, the only thing with these is that you do have to put an image, so that makes it a little bit trickier, but the images don't have to be complicated. So it could literally be just text, but I'm going to show you a really easy way of creating these images. Let's just say I have a bunch of stuff in my channel and I really want to like divide it up in an organized way. So we're going to say free resources and say click the button below to get access to free mini courses, PDFs, and more. Put free resources as the button. And let's just add another card, download templates. Okay, these are sort of ideas that I have that may happen with this channel. We'll see. I'll say download free templates. Click the button below to browse my available free ManyChat templates. Okay, and then I'll just put here free templates and so on. So these can then be connected to other flows. So if I were to do a gallery format, it's because I have a bunch of free resources or lots of things under different categories. So in this case, I have free resources. I have maybe download free templates. You know, maybe I have another section for connecting with me, connecting my website or my social channels, or I don't know. There's a bunch of different options I can do here. And the great thing about a gallery is you can actually add up to 10 images, and I'll show you here. Watch, check this out. Just add them. And they can go out like that. And when somebody's looking at this inside of Messenger, they just swipe and they can look through all these different options, learn a little bit more, but gives you more text to put information about each one of those. So there's definitely a benefit to using a gallery for this. So now you would connect these buttons to other flows that could also have gallery menus if you wanted it, or just buttons, or however you want to do it. Maybe it's just one thing. So you would do free resources and you would connect it to either an existing flow or you'd create a new one. And in this case, I don't have one, so it's going to be an example. I'm going to put coming soon. As you're building stuff out, this is a good way to kind of like structure it. And then you can go through it and just remember to update the text inside of these. So as a note, when you create a new flow this way, instead of selecting a flow and you click create new flow, it will not automatically tag it. So you have to go back and click on it and select the flow, and then it'll tag there. So it'll let you know anyways when you try to publish because it's not connected to anything. So in this case, let me actually just get rid of this because I won't be able to show you certain things without deleting these. Okay. Oh no, I deleted the ones that I didn't mean to delete. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay, so I added them, but I kind of did them backwards. That's okay. All right, so I'll put this here. All right, so let me show you quickly how to make images. All right, so my preferred website is canva.com. It's free. Some things are limited, but it's a very easy platform to use. So if you go with a square gallery format, it's very easy to make those images. When you're inside of Canva, go to create a design, click on Instagram post, and you can create your images there. Sometimes I'll take just one of these free text images. So let's just say I take that first one, okay? And I say free resources. So I'm gonna change this to my colors, which is this sort of like purpley red. Okay, this is, I would usually spend a lot more time on this, and you can get real creative with Canva. Like I said, it's fairly basic stuff, but if you want more advanced stuff, it's I think $14 a month to get access to almost everything, and it's a good investment. Definitely recommend it. Okay, good. So we're gonna go ahead and add an image here. So I clicked on resources, free resources, which was initially the first one, but it's okay. Drag it there, drop it. And there we go, we got free resources, and I can do the same for this other one. Okay, whoops. Okay, so let's just go ahead and create the other one just for the sake of having it there. So we'll have free templates. I'm gonna show you another thing too, is you can use their elements. It's just a little limited if you have a free one, but let's just say template. You could take one of these little designs here and just drag it there. So this is, if you can see, it says pro there. Any of them that have a crown, it's going to be off limits to you unless you pay, of course. It's a little funky with the space like that. But, you know, maybe you could put that as your templates image. You could take something like this, and I could take this text, okay, and I could put free templates like that. This makes me think of Pac-Man. I don't know about you guys, but okay, so free templates, we can put it like that. I can download page 3. Done, download, and let me go back to my welcome message, and let's just go ahead and put this right there. Okay, cool. So we have free templates, free resources. I showed you a couple different ways to do that. And this is what you call a gallery menu option. So make sure to always publish it. So that's how you create a menu. And then this could then be assigned to your welcome message, which again, if you go to automation, you'll see it here under welcome message. You could click here. You could replace it with a different flow. Okay, so another type of welcome message you can make is just a really, really simplified version of one where you just maybe introduce yourself and welcome them to the channel. And that's basically it. So you could say something like, hey, this is a good one to start with, especially if you have nothing else built out or if you just want to get it up real fast. So, hey, first name, welcome to my Messenger channel. So happy to have you here. I am working on adding more to my channel. But in the meantime, I hope you stick around. I'm looking forward to teaching you more about building messenger bots. Okay. So really simple message. You could leave it like that. I think that this is my personal opinion, but I feel like anytime you message somebody or they go through something, you should take full advantage of that messaging to do something productive, I guess. Like this is good, but it doesn't like help you in maybe what your long-term goals might be. Like, for example, if you're wanting to grow your social channels, you may want to just end with something like, hey, by the way, if you want to stay more up to date on things that I'm releasing, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel or subscribe to it and just click the button below. That would be a productive thing to end with. Now, considering that with Messenger, you can't just message people whenever. They have to be active in your channel within 24 hours for you to be able to send anything to them inside of Messenger. This welcome message is a really, really good opportunity to get somebody to subscribe maybe to your SMS updates. Like you can give them exclusive updates to whenever you release a new video, a new tutorial, or you have sales or whatever. And you're going to want to get that because, again, you can't reach them in Messenger really without having that. So you'll want email and or phone number. Phone number would be ideal. You'll be surprised about the number of people that are okay with giving their phone number in exchange for something that's valuable to them. But definitely use this opportunity to get them to connect with you in some way, because if they're here, they're probably interested in what you have to say, especially if you're helping them in some way, maybe something with valuable information. There's many different ways you can provide value, but that's a different subject. But anyways, so that is the end of this tutorial. Again, you can find your welcome message under automation. Welcome message, you can edit it here, or you can assign it to a different flow by clicking replace. Again, mine was set up with a survey to gather information, which at the end, I'm going to add something to see if they want to sign up for SMS notifications on new tutorials, just so they know when I release a new one. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. That's the end of this one, and see you later.